When Venus and Saturn combine in hard aspect, the conjunction, square, or opposition, it can bring inhibitions in the love life, suffering through love. Reinhold Eberton further delineates it to be about a sense of reality, soberness, a sense of duty, thrift and economy, reserve, loyalty and faithfulness, self-control, and inhibition in the expression of the emotions. Venus also represents our values, beauty and love, and our money. Saturn is seriousness, delay, rewards for very hard work, karma, and death. Venus, who never travels very far from the Sun, usually makes a conjunction with Saturn about once a year. This week, she makes the first of 3 conjunctions with Saturn, thanks to her retrograde. She makes the first conjunction this week, and then on March 22nd, she begins a new 8-year synodic cycle with the Sun at 2 degrees 39 minutes Aries. The last one began March 25th, 2017 at 4 degrees 57 Aries. Do you remember if anything changed for you? Spring 2017? It could have carried out the rest of the year as well. Venus retrogrades back into Pisces and passes Saturn direct. And then she stations direct and continues to travel very close to Saturn for about 3 weeks, during which time they are trine Mars direct in Cancer. When Venus finishes her retrograde, it's normally a very good time to fall in love. And for much of that time, Venus and Saturn trine Mars, Uranus is very close to their midpoint. We get a taste of Venus over Mars equal Uranus the last week of January into the first few days of February too. Sudden passions are possible, upsets financially, weird art. Venus, Saturn, trine Mars could create a lot of energy for exacting artistic work or monumental artistic work. Saturn was last in Pisces, 1994 to 1996. So these are the dates for the Venus-Saturn conjunctions in Pisces way back then, and these more current ones. To give you an example of Venus conjunct Saturn, in May 2022, my children and I met the most wonderful kitten. Their father adopted her for them, and Amelia has been the light of all of our lives. In March 2024, with Venus conjunct Saturn in Pisces at 12 degrees Pisces, exactly on my ex-husband's natal Jupiter Ceres conjunction in his 11th house, little Miss Amelia got a bizarre stomach obstruction and needed very, very expensive emergency surgery to save her life. The 5th house and the 11th house are on an axis. The surgery was to save our children's best friend, their Virgo moon and Virgo Mars falling in my ex's 5th house. Pisces is my 8th house of other people's resources and death. It was a very scary moment for everyone. His Jupiter conjunct Ceres, motherhood, nutrition, and nurturing. We think Amelia ate something naughty. You really want to look at what you have at 22 to 28 degrees in any sign. What Mars in Cancer squares in Libra will be quincunx or in conjunct from Libra to the Venus Saturn in Pisces. Late Taurus placements will get the sextile to both Mars in Cancer and Venus Saturn in Pisces. You may be able to break through a situation that has impeded you for a long time, with Uranus so close to those late Taurus placements as well. And for my Cancer rising and Leo rising friends looking for love, or to build business alliances or other personal relationships, make sure you are dressing for success and wearing your best smile all spring. Saturn rules the 7th house for Cancer rising, and I consider Saturn and Uranus to co-rule the 7th house for Leo rising. Many of us are very serious in love. With Venus and Saturn interacting with the North Node in Pisces, Venus softening Saturn and the trine to Mars, I think it'll be a great moment for us.